Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Lorraine 39L AM. It's the Tier 3 French SPG, and this one's located on the south spawn of Abbey, under the, was it North Spawn? It's North Spawn, sorry. And it's under the command of Angelina 75. And I'm competing against the artillery barrage, which is presently hitting the monastery. Okay, it's a 105mm gun, mounted on a Lorraine 37, which is a troop carrier. These are actually made by the Germans after the fall of France, but in this game they're on the French team. Angelina 75, as many of you know, is a partner of Talon 1958, and we frequently... Angelina is playing the Lorraine, and this is going to be an interesting battle. She's actually gone over to a position so she can fire up at the Abbey, and a Locust has gone into the Abbey grounds already. But I think she's going to wait for another enemy tank to come up and try and get a shot at him. Okay, she's marked the ground nearby where she's pre-aiming, so let everyone know that's what she's looking at. The Locust has just been wiped out in the grounds of the Abbey by a T-46 on our team. And we're expecting another enemy tank to come up towards the other end, but nobody's come. So instead, Angelina is aiming her Lorraine at the river road. Unfortunately, there's nobody up there to spot for her, so she's not going to find anything there, but she might find something towards the enemy cap area. And one of the good things about the Lorraine 39L is that it's got a very long range, so you can actually see all the way to the enemy cap area. But it's only a 105mm gun, and there's an Su-26, her opposite number. She's trying to dial in on him, but he's moving, going for the... oh no, she's going back to that Su-26. She knows he's stationary. She fires around him, and no joy. So he probably moved from that position. He may have realised that he'd been spotted, so he had to move away. We've got an IKV-72, it's a tank destroyer, and there's an M2 medium, which is, of course, an American medium tank. The one with the HE gun. Dialing in, fully dialed in, round out. Should hit, and it does, and it kills the M2. Good shot there by Angelina. Unfortunately, she's got two tanks. In fact, there's a wreck there moving. And that wreck's moving because there's a tank behind it, a cruiser too, and a Striv M40. She's dialing in on both of them. In fact, she's going to go for the Striv M40L. She fires around him and gets a direct hit to wipe him out. That's her second kill. And it's a difficult shot because there's a hill in the way there, and it's very easy to get a red line because you might hit the hill with the shallow trajectory of the Lorraine 39L. Well, she's going to go for the cruiser too, rounds out straight away, and she killed him! 48 hit points, 3 kills already, and the battle's only been going less than 3 minutes. Okay, right, we're looking back towards the enemy cap area, but there's no sign of the enemy because there's nobody spotting yet there. And I think that Angelina's spotted something else, that there's two enemy tanks coming down the river road, a Lux and a Marder 38T, so she needs to get out of there fairly quickly. And you've got to drive down this cliff very carefully. If you don't get it wrong, you'll flip over, or you could crash and die. And in fact, both Artys are now making their way west to avoid the enemy tanks that came around the corner. Well, one of them was wiped out. In fact, both of them have been wiped out. The Cruiser 2 on our team managed to do a good job and killed them. Okay, right, well, there's enemy tanks headed this way. There's a Striv M40L who's badly damaged, and he just managed to, or rather an M3 Lee managed to take out our Keen E. But it's a good job that Angelina didn't stay where she was, because that Striv M40L is probably going to make its way through the village and head south. If he can get past our Panzer 38T, that is. Well, Angelina's going to set up here and try and get shots at these enemy tanks. She can't get a shot at the Striv, but she can fire into the enemy cap area. And the Striv M40L's just been wiped out by our Striv M40L. But from this position, she can actually fire at some of the enemy tanks. And there's two tank destroyers, a Marder 38T and a Marder 2. The Arty, which is an Su-26, which we've seen, and also the M3 Lee. And we've seen him as well. Now I think the M3 Lee is still in the bushes where we last saw him. And there's the Marder 2. Dialing in. Just takes a little while for the aim. Oh, the Su-26 was still there. Round out. And a kill shot. That's our 4th kill so far. She's going to go for the Marder 38T now. It's a tier 4 tank destroyer. If she can get a shot into him, that'll earn her extra XP. Almost loaded. Round out straight away. A kill shot. 62 hit points. That's her 5th kill. She's going for a Top Gun, I think. Marder 2 next. And that was a shot from the Su-26. We're almost loaded. He's low hit points. Oh, and he's killed just as our round goes in. We would have got the kill. We would have got the Top Gun, but we were denied it by the Valentine 2. But it is a victory and a very good round there for Angelina 75. And here's the end of battle result. It's her first ace tanker in the Lorraine 39L AM. You can tell it's the first one because it's got the scrolls underneath. She also managed to pick up a Reaper medal because she killed enemy tanks with consecutive shots. And she also got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. She got 5. And lastly, she got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. She managed to get 12 in total. So an incredibly good round there by Angelina 75, and the win 8 for that battle was 1627. But she certainly did well during that game because she was getting hit after hit after hit, and she was dialing in her aim very carefully and getting it exactly right. And that's the key to success. Dialing in, letting the aim settle, and then firing once you know you've got perfect aim, and then you get a direct hit on the enemy, and that works. Now let's have a look at team score. Well, she didn't get the highest amount of damage. That went to the Valentine 2. He managed to get 601 hit points of damage. The Stug B managed to get 457. And then the Marder 38T on the enemy team managed 446. So Angelina came in with 418 hit points of damage during that game. But she certainly managed to get the highest number of kills. She got 5. The Valentine 2 only managed 4. And he could have left that last tank for Angelina to kill. And that would have given her a Top Gun as well. But when it came to base XP, it was the Valentine 2 who managed to get the highest amount. He got 622. Angelina managed 480. And then the Valentine 2 after that managed to get 422. So let's have a look at the detail report. Angelina fired only 7 shots during that game. Only 7. She got 5 direct hits, 2 penetrations, and 3 splash. Damage of 418 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. She got 5 enemy tanks damaged, 5 enemy tanks killed, and on the credit side, she earned 11,396 credits and got 3,419 for the holiday ops, bringing up a total of 14,815. And after the ammunition resupply, this 105mm ammunition is very cheap. She actually took away 13,919 credits. She received 720 XP times 2 for the first victory of the day, got 144 for completing the holiday ops, and that brought up a total of 1,584 experience points altogether. But this was her first ace tanker in the Lorraine. I'm sure she'll be very happy to get that. Even if there was no other medals, the fact that you get an ace and a Reaper as well, and you play so beautifully, because those were very, very good, carefully aimed shots. And so anybody who's an Arty player can appreciate that that was skill. It takes skill to do that right. And she's obviously a skill she's picked up from Talon, because he does the same. So she's obviously picking up his good habits and now putting them into practice herself and getting excellent results. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.